One of the most important things that you can do as an author is to make sure that you don't have all of your eggs in one basket. And that means making sure that as you're publishing, you're not investing all of your time and efforts into one space, because if that one space fails, you are in deep trouble. And that can look like a bunch of different things, making sure you're diversifying how you are publishing. So this goes overarching for the entire umbrella of publishing and all of the subsections of publishing. For this video, we're talking specifically about how you're putting your book out in the world and making money directly off your book. So if you are somebody who is only going all in on traditional publishing, that's a very scary and precarious place for you to be. If the publishers go under, or if anything happens, if they don't take on your next book, or if your first book didn't make enough money, you're not going to be able to publish that second book. It's a scary thing to just be traditionally published. If you're indie published, it's a scary thing to just rely on something like Kindle Unlimited and not be able to put your books elsewhere. Because if they don't report properly, or if there's some type of glitch, or if they think you hired bots, you're not getting paid. So making sure that you've diversified how you're publishing is really important. So you can be a hybrid published person. I do that. I am both indie published and traditionally published. So I am getting money coming in from the traditional space. I'm getting money coming in from the indie space. And inside of the indie space, my books are all wide. So that means even if Amazon glitches or Barnes & Noble glitches or something happens, I still have money coming in from those other locations. So you want to make sure you have some element of diversification within how you are publishing. And even if you are really, really good and well-known in the traditional space, you should not just be investing in one publishing house. You should make sure you've got bidding wars going on with other people. You've got a lot of things happening and you have multiple publishers. And I understand there's some element of loyalty and there is some element of contractual obligation for giving them the first look at certain things. But investing into one publishing house and then having something happen, and we keep seeing them close down some of their smaller branches. We keep seeing people taking on other publishers. It's a whole thing. You have to make sure you have some element of diversification for security's sake. So whatever you're doing, however you're doing it, make sure that you have lots of different avenues for revenue. Now, we've done other videos where we talk about ways that authors can be making money, other streams of revenue for authors, how we can be doing swag and book boxes and events and things that are way more creative than most authors think of in our playlist here on the channel. So make sure you're checking that out. But you want to make sure that you have money coming in from a lot of different spaces. So if something fails or if something goes wrong, you still have money. You are not out all of that for the entire month or for the entire year or whatever it happens to be. You have to be very, very careful with how you're running your business if you want to be a successful author. Drop your questions down below if you want to talk more about how I diversify my income as an author to make sure that I am taking care of everything and that nothing bad is happening. And even if it does, I can still deal with it. Go ahead and drop those questions down below. I am currently on vacation, so I am answering questions while I have time, but we'll be answering more when I get back as well. So let me know what you're thinking down below, and we'll see you in the upcoming daily episodes, helping you navigate the world of being an author, from your writing to your publishing to your marketing, to make this your most successful author you're ever with the least amount of stress.